connected to complete coverage of Jacksboro Golden Eagle football on WLAF. Eagle football is made possible by Isaac's Gym, Hensley Tire and Service, Smith Metals and Dock Sales, Clayton Homes, Tennessee Gas, Charlie's Pizza, Eagle Tire Pros, Hanging by a Thread, CNC Concrete, and by Bird Screen Printing. Now for tonight's broadcast of Jacksboro Eagle football, here's the voice of the Eagles, Clayton Carroll.
Greetings and welcome to Gibson Field for round 2 of the TMSAA playoffs. It's win or go home as Jacksboro hosts the Red Devils of Horace Maynard. Both teams enter with the same record, 6-2, and both have the same goal, winning and advancing to the state championship next Saturday. When these two teams faced off just 2 weeks ago, the Eagles prevailed 28-14. Horace Maynard looks to avenge their loss, and Jacksboro looks to go 2-0 against the Red Devils this season. The winner, as mentioned, advances to the state championship. The loser's season comes to an end. Stay connected. It's Jacksboro. It's Horace Maynard. It's Eagle football over the WLAF Doles Tire Sports Network.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you to Myrtle Beach in Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley's service team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, their trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
For some, they're friends. For others, they're family. And even neighbors to some of you.
Brunei Tankless Water Heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Big O's Cumberland is serving you with great food and dependable BP fuels. Here's just a sample of the favorites on the Big O's menu. Biscuits for breakfast, steak, chicken, sausage, bacon, cheese, homemade lemonade, orange tea, delicious hot dogs, and the best hamburger around. Plus soft serve ice cream, a salad bar, and drive-through window. Save 15 cents a gallon on BP and Amoco fuels every time with your BP card. Apply at Big O's Cumberland, Big O's Valley, or West End Amoco.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&L Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&L Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&L Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
We're back at Gibson Field. It's round 2 of the TMSAA playoffs. Jacksboro and Horace Maynard. Clayton Carroll on the call, joined by former Eagle and Cougar Peyton Ferguson, state champion as well. And you played in a lot of these type of games. Peyton, walk us through what it was like going into these games. Was there any, obviously there's more pressure, but did the coaches kind of let you get to that pressure and kind of let you build off of it, or was it just another game?
Well, whenever it was coming to the playoffs or the state games or whatever it was, the coaches would definitely be in the same bind as the players would be. They'd be more stressed out, wanting everything to go right because, you know, you're trying to play for some rings, a big trophy, and your name in the books as a state champion. So coming up throughout the week, it was definitely a harder practices, it was you didn't know the teams as much because you haven't played them already, or if you have played them already, you don't know what else they've got inside their bag. You don't know what else they could bring out. So it's really a 50-50 type thing. So, I mean, it's hard to really explain. You just have to be there, really.
And in Jacksboro's case, they have played this team before, Horace Maynard. They defeated them 28-14. The Red Devils, though, tonight, they are returning their starting quarterback and center. Their starting quarterback is number 8, Clay Korth, and their center is also returning as well. So 2 very critical pieces were out last time. There was a couple bad snaps. I was talking with Coach DJ Taylor before the game. He was mentioning some of those. So Horace Maynard back to full health. Jacksboro still without Jack Sexton. He is an honorary captain tonight. He went down in the Oneida game 2 games ago. So Jacksboro will host Horace Maynard, the winner advancing to the state championship next week, Saturday at Campbell County High School. The loser, their season's over, and Jacksboro and Horace Maynard has set their captains at the 50-yard lines on either side of the field. As you are observing on TV, we have live televised coverage tonight. The captains for Jacksboro in black uniforms. The Eagles are back in black, gold helmets, black jerseys, yellow numerals with Jacksboro in script font across the chest. Gold pants, and as for Horace Maynard, red helmets, white jerseys, red numerals outlined in black, and white pants. The captains for Jacksboro, Thomas Wilson, wearing number 24, number 51, Jackson No, number 15 is Ryder Wallen, and the other one is, I can't see who the other one is, but we'll get to that in a second. The rest of the captains for Horace Maynard, number 3, Colton Martin, number 15, Hudson Ray, and number 5, Benton Ford. Peyton, if let's say you are Coach Parker, let's just go a hypothetical world. Are you taking the football or are you deferring the football?
I would probably take the football and either take the football or it's really hard to. I mean, it's hard to really, but I'd probably take it and try to run it down their throat first thing, just to set the mood of the game.
And here in the real world, Horace Maynard will receive the football. That other captain for Jacksboro was Colin Weldon. So Jacksboro is toward our left, exiting out of the Paul F. Gearing Fieldhouse. You can hear the cop car sirens. The Eagles are back in black tonight, as mentioned. That's their walkout theme as well. The Eagles are carrying the flag, and here they come, the 2024 Jacksboro Eagles in their final home game this 2024 season. This is the final game that will be played at Gibson Field. As mentioned, the state championship, if they were to win tonight, will be played at Reynolds Field, up just a few minutes up the road at Campbell County High School. I think it's going to be a very physical matchup. I was talking with Coach Taylor, and he said the game plan is to keep Cody Parker a little off balance, have him guessing if it's going to be run pass, because watching their quarterback in warm-ups, again, that is Clay Korth, he's got an arm, one heck of an arm. And both teams tonight enter 6-2, and the winner, again, advances. The loser goes home. Huntsville will receive the football. They will advance to our right. That's the south end zone here at Gibson Field. To kick for Jacksboro, number 55 is Hunter Norman. He's been kicking these past few games in absence of Jack Sexton. Back to return for Horace Maynard. 3 different players. Benton Ford, that's who Coach Taylor said he wants to get the football to. Also, you have Colton Martin and Hudson Ray. And Cody Parker's game plan was stop the run and run the football. So going to be a very pound and ground game for Jacksboro as the football is in the air and we are underway. It's a short kick. It's recovered at the 35-yard line, and he is running toward this near side. Now gets to the 40, gets to the 45, down to the 47-yard line of his own territory. He is tackled there, tackled by Jackson No. So Huntsville,
for the Eagles.
Very good, or Horace Maynard, very good starting field position. They're on the near hash on their own 48-yard line.
That was about to be really bad. They opened the center gap up, and it didn't seem like nobody was really there to fill the gap. But luckily, we had some people flying around and helping other people out. So That was a little sloppy, to be honest.
So Horace Maynard comes set again, ball on the near hash on their own 48-yard line. 3 men backfield, 1 receiver near side. Here's the snap. It's an end around to the 45, to the 50. Stiff-arming a guy to the 45, down the far sideline, getting the first down.
Ray on the carry.
Before he is pushed out of bounds by a few different Golden Eagles. They look very golden tonight. Gold helmets, gold pants, black jerseys with gold numerals. That is enough for a Horace Maynard first down. And just like that, the Red Devils are in Jacksboro territory. With 7:40 to go, so 1 play, a gain of about 15. The ball is now on the far hash. It is on Jacksboro's 43-yard line. We're almost to the spot where we have to look around the 50-yard line pole, but not there yet. Same formation for Horace Maynard. 1 receiver lined up on the far side. Korth takes the snap. It's a pitch to the running back, Ford. Ford getting to the 45, running through some tacklers to the 40, still fighting to the 35, all the way to the 30-yard line.
Brought down by Ayers.
Easton Ayers in on the tackle, but Benton Ford, one hard-fought run there for the Horace Maynard Red Devils. So with 7 minutes to go, Horace Maynard is driving here in the first quarter. Still no score. In Horace Maynard, they said they want to be a little bit balanced, but if with 10, 15-yard runs every time, I mean, you might as well keep going to it.
Yeah, I don't know how much I would switch it up if I'm averaging 10 yards a carry.
Here's another handoff up the middle to Ford. He is tackled from behind by Thomas Wilson. Thomas Wilson and Porter Bostic assisted that as well. That was a very good push there from the Jacksboro defensive lineman to bring down Horace Maynard's Benton Ford. So that was a gain of just about a yard. Ball on the near hash on the 35-yard line of the Red Devils, again moving toward our right. That's the south end zone. Same formation, 3-man backfield. It's a pitch now to the 40. Now cutting, and he lost the football. The football is loose on the grass. Who's got it? He gets the football back.
Down by Ayers and Wilson. The Red Devils recover the fumble.
So
A bit, their average is going down for now.
So that 3-man backfield is now a 2-man backfield. 2 receivers far side, 1 receiver near side. Down and 14, 5:12 to go in the first quarter. No score. Again, Clay Korth is the starting quarterback for Horace Maynard. He did not play. It was Horace Maynard's fall break whenever they played Jacksboro, so that had something to do with it. And at center, Colin Weaver, I think, is who is holding the football. It's hard to tell amongst the pile right now. Anyway, 3rd down and 14. It's a bobbled handoff, and the ball is loose. Flag on the play. Depending on the flag, it's Jacksboro football as Porter Bostic jumps on, no, that looked like Porter Bostic or Weston Kivett was in on the recovery. Weston Kivett. Oh, thank you, Pat. That was not a flag. It was the beanbag was being thrown to mark the football.
I don't know. I see a yellow flag sitting out there.
Oh, so the flag is waved off.
I don't know. I think you're just trying to make yourself feel a little bit better, Pat.
I'm sick, man.
So it is Jacksboro football. Big time defensive stop. It was a bobbled exchange there for Horace Maynard. Clay Korth and Benton Ford. It was just a bobbled snap, or not a bobbled snap, a bobbled pitch, and Eagles will set up shop on their own 45, advancing toward our left. That's the north end zone here at Gibson Field. Head coach DJ Taylor is talking with the head official, wanting to know what's going on. The officials now is meeting with the 2 teams, because I did think that was a flag, because it did look that way, but it was waved off.
He waved it off.
I guess that's.
He should have thrown his beanbag right. Yeah.
I guess that's some of the confusion probably on why we are not resuming play. So there's nothing like having the ref mic. We had that at Gibbs High School a couple weeks ago. That's where it's at.
Did you just mic up a ref, or did
Yeah.
he?
I like it in the college games. It is awesome. Here's the snap. Easton Ayers up the middle to the 50, down to the 45 on that far sideline. He's tackled there. That's a speedy run from Easton Ayers. Good offensive line push as well.
We'll bring up second.
Easton Ayers back they're on their own 49-yard line. Ball is on the far hash at 2nd and 2. Easton Ayers, Max Stanfield, and Kai DePue fills the role of Jack Sexton. Jack Sexton going out in the Oneida game. And on defense, expect to see Tanner Johnson play quite a bit in place of Jack. And that was a good run there from Ayers, gain of about 8 yards. Chapman is under center. Thomas Wilson is his fullback. DeMott to his right. Max Stanfield to his left. It's up the gut to Thomas Wilson, falling forward into Red Devil territory.
I believe that was
first down. That was a first down. So Jacksboro quickly into Horace Maynard Red Devil territory. Ball is on the far hash on the Red Devil 48-yard line. Jacksboro, their offensive line has been very good these first 2 plays.
They have. I mean, especially as I haven't been here the past few games, but it don't really look like they've.
And meanwhile, it's DeMott up the middle, getting to the 40-yard line, falling forward to the 39, maybe to the 38. It's either going to be close or enough for a first down. The officials mark him just a yard shy, so solid gain of 9 there, moving the football further into Red Devil territory to the Horace Maynard 39-yard line. And DeMont is just a 7th grader.
I mean, Jacksboro's sake, that's good for them. Next year they still have somebody with a lot of experience.
Chapman under center, getting the football from Jackson. No, right up the middle to Wilson to the 35. Pushing the pile down close to the 30. Wilson, that's a first down for Jacksboro. And on the offensive line, making that carry possible, Porter Bostic in there. Jackson, no. Mason Wilson out there, and trotting onto the field is Easton Ayers. He's not an offensive lineman, but he's coming onto the field. Also, Hunter Norman and Jackson Owens. A big black and gold wall of Jacksboro Eagles. Ayers in motion. It's to DeMott. DeMott to the 30. Cuts up to the 25. Breaking tackles down to the 20-yard line. Evander DeMott. Enough for a first down. The chains are moving. DeMott has really come alive these past few games. And DeMott, about an 11, 12-yard gain there for a Jacksboro first down. So there's 2:10 to go in the first quarter. No score. Jacksboro advancing toward our left, downfield toward the north end zone. Headed right to the field house. One receiver lined up far side. That's Tanner Johnson. Chapman under center. Gives to Wilson. No, it's Max Stanfield to the 15, down to the 10. He's got the edge, the 5. He scores, but there's a flag. As it stands, it's a Jacksboro touchdown. Max Stanfield 20-yard gain, but the flag will likely bring this back.
I believe that was a crack block. Sure does look like the signs of one at least.
The official signal we still await. Jacksboro, though, kind of backpedaling. They know it's likely coming back. Still an incredible run, though, for Max Stanfield.
That was a great run.
The officials are walking the football back, so that run negated. Ball is still, though, Jacksboro still very good field position. It's on the Horace Maynard 15 or 10. It's on the it's on the 20. I was talking with our coach, and he mentioned at one point in the game he thought he was on the 9-yard line, but he's actually on the 4. The way the crown of the field is, and he said he was kind of shorter guy, and I'm pretty small too, so it kind of took me a second. Here's Easton Ayers getting maybe a couple yards. He is pushed out of bounds. He was running toward that far side, but when you get to the end zones, it's a little difficult to see. But the beauty of it is we're on TV and we can watch the monitor.
I mean, that helps. That does help a lot.
So second down, 7 yards to go. Easton Ayers run, gaining a couple. Out trots Max Stanfield. The team breaks from the huddle. Again, it's 2nd down 7. Just about a minute to go in this first quarter. Still no score. Gives to DeMont. DeMont on this far side. He's to the 15. Works off a block to the 10-yard line. Tripped up.
On the carry.
Tripped up after a gain of a few. Got just about 4 yards or so. It's 3rd down and 4 yards. 3rd down and 4, we'll call it. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Still no score. Again, Jacksboro and Horace Maynard here playing tonight. The winner advances to the state title game next week. Probably going to be against Cherokee if tradition holds. Cherokee's not letting any team score 14 on them. So, but that is very much in the future. Chapman gives to Ayers. Ayers working through his blockers, getting to the 10, spins off a tackle. He's at the 5. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksboro. What a spin move from Easton Ayers, and that's 6 points on the board for the Eagles. What a move there by Easton Ayers. He was very patient, let his blockers do the work, broke a tackle. That was like a Madden-level spin right there, and he was able to get the 13 yards for the score.
That was a beautiful spin move, especially the hole he got with the line. That was just a great play call right there from Josh Parker. Or not Josh Parker, Cody Parker. They look the same, so might as well call them the same.
So 13 and a half seconds to go, 6-0 Jacksboro on top of Horace Maynard. Eagles lining up to go for 2. It's a give right up the middle to Wilson, and he is powering his way into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. Your score, Jacksboro 8, Horace Maynard 0. This is Jacksboro football over the WLAF Dulles Tire Sports Network.
Right here is where it all started. Right here on this corner. This was the first building for People's Bank of the South. This is where the ideas, tradition, way of doing business, and the mission of taking care of its customers evolved. Then it was on to the new bank with Campbell County's first, a drive-up window. From 1917 to today, People's Bank of the South is here for you. People's Bank of the South is in the heart of La Follette, between La Follette and Jacksboro, near the mall and at North Clinton exit 122. We invite you to come see us at People's Bank of the South, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's Jacksboro 8, Horace Maynard 0, 13 and a half seconds to go in the first quarter. That was a drive brought to you by Jacksboro's offensive line. Max Stanfield, Easton Ayers, and Evander DeMont. DeMont had a few nice runs to get the Eagles to the 13-yard line. Ayers ran it up the middle, worked off his blockers, made a nasty spin move to get it to the house, and Thomas Wilson capped off the drive with a 2-point conversion, making the score 8-0. Here's the high wobbly kick that's coming down at the 40 and bouncing to the 35. Horace Maynard will return there, down to the 40, up to the 43-yard line, and that is as far as Colton Martin will Max Stanfield in on the tackle. So Horace Maynard back-to-back drives, they've had very good field position, but a very costly fumble.
Yeah, that fumble may come back and hurt them towards the end of the game.
Because the way Jacksboro's offense works, you don't get very many opportunities to score. You don't have a lot of possessions unless something goes drastically wrong.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the wing T offense. If you're running it, you can pretty much control the game by how quick you're calling your plays or how long it takes a play to develop and stuff like that.
Horace Maynard with the football. It's a pitch to Ford, getting to the 40, and he gets to the 43-yard line before Evander DeMont pushes him out of bounds. I spoke with Evander DeMont before the game. I said, "Are you ready to hit some people?" He's like, "Yes, I am." So Evander DeMont allows maybe just a couple yards. Very solid tackle there on Benton Ford. And that is how the first quarter will end. The score, Jacksboro 8, Horace Maynard 0. This is Jacksboro football over the WLAF Dulles Tire Sports Network.
William Maxwell Roofing is your commercial, industrial, and residential roofing specialist. William Maxwell Roofing is proud to install roofs for its customers that not only are leak-free, but that add to the beauty of their homes and are covered under warranty.
We do both residential, commercial, industrial, shingles, metal, single-ply TPO.
William Maxwell Roofing offers a variety of services to keep you in the dry. Repairs to re-roofs. You're covered with top-quality service and materials.
We've been in business since 2014. Family-operated, family-run business.
William Maxwell Roofing.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley's service team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with a great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
We are back. Start of the second quarter. It's Jacksboro 8, Horace Maynard 0. Horace Maynard has the football on their own 40-yard line as Jacksboro jumps off sides. Jacksboro's Jackson No jumps off sides. I think. No. Rather, false start. Change that. Horace Maynard a little confused on why that was. It's now second down and 12. Second down, 12 yards to go. Jacksboro's defensive front is Colton Baker, Jackson No. The rest are hunched down ready to work off this snap. Here's the snap. It's a drop back pass. Passes over the middle of the field, incomplete. It was intended for Colton Martin. Pass was just a touch too high. It's now third down and very long. Third down at about 13. That was throwing the football. That was Clay Korth.
That's Max, as never having played football.
So now it's third down and 13 yards to go, 7:54 to go in this first half. It's 8-0. Eagles on top of Horace Maynard. Ball is spotted on the far hash on the Red Devils' 39-yard line.
I'm really looking for a pass right here. 13 yards, even middle school, you could possibly run and get it, but I do believe they're going to try to pass it.
And the two receivers stacked on this near side. One receiver far side. Now one receiver goes in motion. It is a reverse. Reverse Horace Maynard to the 40-yard line, to the 50 now, getting the first down down the far sideline. He is tripped up from behind. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle by Caden Wallen. Horace Maynard all the way into Jacksboro territory, but hold everything. There's a flag, and it is on Horace Maynard. That is huge.
That was a big flag. That right there could change the whole part of their momentum that they've got going on as of this moment right now.
Horace Maynard, some very costly mistakes. The one fumble because they were driving, and that right there. And getting the flag there, that backs them up even further. Now it's third down and 20. Again, you might think you see a pass play here, or, I mean, that worked.
That did work. I've not seen anybody run a double reverse in a long time. I think we had one play like that whenever I was in middle school. We didn't really use it much. We just done the quick passes or run it right up the gut.
The clock is still running, by the way. 7:20 to go in the first half. 8-0. Eagles on top of the Red Devils.
I believe this is the fastest game that I've been at this year.
Two receivers far side, two receivers near side. One's in motion. It is a double pass attempt. Instead, 15 going to take off and scramble with it, making men miss, but he's not going to make Evander DeMott miss. DeMott wraps him up in the backfield. Horace Maynard's Hudson Ray was running all over the place trying to find a hole. He had one for a second, but Evander DeMott quickly said, and he wraps him up for a big loss. Now it's fourth down.
25?
Yeah, a very good distance. Fourth down in the interstate. Fourth down in the Shoney's. Shoney's would be good right now.
That does sound actually pretty good.
That'd be pretty good. Ooh. Oh, yeah, the Waffle House would be good, but not right now. You'd be eating concrete if that was the case. The Waffle House is torn down, closed for repairs.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gone. How we got to talking about Waffle House, I don't know. But there is no Waffle House right now in Campbell County.
What have I missed since I've been gone? This is
There's no Waffle House.
Okay.
Charlie's is still open, so that's the main thing. But the Waffle House is gone. Anyway, Horace Maynard takes a timeout with 6:44 to go in the first half. 8-0. Peyton, what do you see out of Jacksboro so far?
The run game is definitely more well-rounded than what it was at the beginning of the season. The line has been there pretty much all season. The line's where it all starts. It's just like building a pyramid. If your foundation ain't solid, the rest of it's just going to crumble down. So they've definitely improved over the year. Even win or loss tonight, they've fought hard this year.
So 4th down and 20-something yards to go. We'll call it 4th down and 25. And Horace Maynard looks like they're going to run a play, and they are. It is a jet sweep, tiptoeing the sideline down to the 40, spinning nowhere near a first down, though. Interesting play call there.
That is a very interesting play call. I wouldn't really expected that, but, I don't coach it. I ain't coaching a team, so.
It was a jet sweep to Benton Ford. Benton Ford, that's the go-to for Horace Maynard, but that was just really good rallying from Jacksboro to make a tackle.
Yeah, we had a couple missed tackles there, but all in all, it was still a solid defensive play for Jacksboro.
Yeah, and when Benton Ford is an 8th grader, 5'7", 155 pounds, you'll probably have a couple broken tackles.
Yeah, he's a solid build 8th grader. I mean, there's no doubt about that, and he can run the ball. We've seen that first play of the game.
Now Jacksboro in Horace Maynard territory, ball on the near hash at the 38-yard line. It is a give up the middle to Easton Ayers, and he's got room to run. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksboro. Easton Ayers took it 38 yards. Nobody touched him. There's a flag on the play. Probably a necessary celebration as Ayers held the football with his right hand crossing the goal line. Honestly, with a run like that, I'm okay with that because, he just took off. Great hole from the offensive line, and that should put 6 more points on the board for Jacksboro unless this is holding. But the flag came in extremely late, so I'm guessing celebration.
That surprised me. That was for a celebration. I've seen a lot of people do that and not get nothing. I think that's sort of petty, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's not like the Mississippi State and the Ole Miss player in the end zone. It's not like that.
No.
I don't know if you remember that. But
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's not that. It's not some of the other things we've seen, but nonetheless.
If he pointed at somebody as he was running, I can see that.
They waved it off.
Okay.
That makes a very much amount of sense.
Yeah.
And Easton Ayers, we can officially say touchdown, Jacksboro. It's 14-0 with 6:25 to go in the first half. I'll mention that after this 2-point conversion play. Straight T for Jacksboro. 3-men backfield, all lined up. Chapman under center. Who's he give it to? Gives it to Ayers, works off his blockers, and powers his way into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. It's 16-0. Jacksboro on top of Horace Maynard. We'll keep it here. What I was telling you, or was going to say a minute ago, I was talking with Cody before the game. He said, I just hope the guys are ready. And it sure does look like they are ready. They have come out on fire tonight.
They have came out they're definitely all working as a team tonight. And it seems like they've got a little bit more fire up under them than throughout the year. I don't know if it's where it's the playoffs or.
Might be the black jerseys. You never know.
Yeah, maybe the black jerseys or where it's cooling off and it ain't hot as crap outside.
That's true. Because these black jerseys would not have worked the first, especially you might have been on the call. But that Jefferson game, oh my goodness, it was like 100 degrees in here. It was steaming. All the coaches wore T-shirts. They normally wear like the quarter zip jacket. No, straight T-shirt and shorts, which I don't blame them. But meanwhile, it's perfect football weather here tonight. Beautiful temperature, and Jacksboro is certainly taking advantage of that. They're up 16-0 with 6:25 to go in the first half. It's Hunter Norman to kick. It's an onside attempt.
Ooh,
there's a flag on the play. Or no, there's a stoppage of play.
That would have been a great onside kick. That guy didn't look like he was even going to try to catch that ball. But it also, they may have blew the whistle a little early, but it didn't really look like he could have got it.
So let's see if Jacksboro tries it again and change that. That's not Hunter Norman. That is number 32, of which I don't have on my roster. I don't know if the black jerseys messed that up. We'll see if we can find who that is. Anyway, here's the onside kick. Ball right in the middle of the field from the 40-yard line. The kick is another onside. It's bouncing. It is recovered by Horace Maynard. Smart play there by Landon Peck, getting the football and getting down with it. Very heads-up play there by Horace Maynard.
Needed a little bit more bounce on that first hop on that onside kick, and I believe they could have recovered that ball. It was too hard and too flat. It was right. It was pretty much right to him.
And there's also not a number 32 on the roster at the beginning of the season, so
I don't know.
That had to be the black jersey thing, I would think.
Yeah, they probably didn't accidentally didn't get the guy's number, so that's probably one of those things. Whatever they got, they got.
The black jerseys do look very nice, I will say.
I actually do like the black jerseys. But don't get me wrong, I do like the blue and gold and white and gold.
It's a handoff up the middle, getting to the 50, now bouncing outside of the 45 to the 40-yard line, breaks another tackle, and he is wrestled out of bounds by Thomas Wilson at the 37-yard line. That's a Horace Maynard first down into Jacksboro territory. In on the carry was Hudson Ray. He is listed on the roster as a wide receiver, quarterback, linebacker, and center. So he does just about everything. Hudson Ray, very good run there, gain of 15, 17 yards. So with 6 minutes to go in the first half, it's 16-0 still. Jacksboro on top, but Horace Maynard, again, they're driving. They've done that every possession.
They've done it every possession until they shot themselves in the foot, either with a fumble or a flag. So, I mean, if they subtract those out of the equation, they have something going on.
Low snap. Again, it's a handoff, getting to the 40, to the 35. Working off blockers. 30, steps out. Snows, he's still in at the 20-yard line. Finally gang tackled by Jacksboro. Miraculously stayed in bounds. Again, that's Hudson Ray.
I don't know if he was actually in bounds or not. It looked like he was almost on the fence. But, you know, I'm up here. I'm not down there.
That is true. I remind myself of that a lot, especially when I'm sitting in Neyland Stadium.
Yeah.
Or at home.
Especially at home watching the television. That's whenever the Foot Locker comments start coming out, and that's whenever it starts getting bad, especially at home watching them play.
Oh, yeah. So Horace Maynard advancing toward the north end zone. They are downfield at the 24-yard line of the Eagles. Three-man backfield, one receiver on either side of the line of scrimmage. Snap goes to Ford. Ford cutting it now toward the far side. He gets to the 20-yard line, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. That's a house call. Touchdown, Horace Maynard. Benton Ford started running left, cut it right, ran toward the far sideline, and took it in for the 6 points. It's 16-6. That's a good run there from Benton Ford.
That was a great run. It's just...
Wait a minute. Holding on Horace Maynard. Wait a minute. I did not see the flag. It was on this near sideline. So, again, another costly penalty for Horace Maynard.
These coaches on the sideline over here for Horace Maynard are not too happy right now.
And honestly, you can't blame them.
Yeah, you can't, but...
So that is yet again another costly holding penalty. It's still first down for Horace Maynard. No. Yes, first down.
Horace Maynard's always had a tough line. They may have not had the best running backs or receivers. Their line has always been big and stout. So I can see where the holding calls come from.
First down and 20 yards to go. Horace Maynard on Jacksboro's 31. Holt takes the snap, far side to Ford. Ford to the 30, down to the 25, getting back to the original line of scrimmage and a couple more.
Thomas Wilson.
So good gain there of about 12 yards to make up for the penalty. Second down and 8. That was a Clay Korth handoff to Benton Ford. Again, Clay Korth was the quarterback that was out last time these two teams played, as was the center. I'd like to see who the center is. I believe it is Caden Lamberson. There we go. Caden Lamberson, number 74, he is back for Horace Maynard. And he has his right hand on the football, and he snaps it to Korth. Korth to his running back, gaining about 8 yards. Going to be close to a first down. Hudson Ray, short of a first down, rather. Marks him a yard short, so it's 3rd down and 1. Ball on the Eagle 15, right in the middle of the field. If you're Horace Maynard here, you would think you just give it right back to Ford and let him get a yard.
I would just pound it until they stop us, to be honest with you. Then that's whenever you start doing the passing, short passing, long passing, just trying to get whatever you can. Just inch your way down the field from here.
So 3:15 to go, first half, 16-0. Jacksboro on top. Horace Maynard driving. It's a low snap right up the middle to Ford. Ford, a big hole to the 10, bouncing it outside, now cutting middle of the field, down to the 5. Thomas Wilson brings him down. They did indeed go to Benton Ford, and he had a very powerful run all the way down to the 4-yard line of Jacksboro. Cameron Lawson brings the play in for the Red Devils. Again, Horace Maynard, red helmets, white jerseys, red numerals trimmed in black, white pants. The Eagles are back in black, gold helmets, black jerseys, gold numerals, and gold pants. They've got their backs against the wall here. They're defending their 4-yard line. Here's the snap, direct snap to Ford. Ford is being blown up in the backfield by Porter Bostic. Wait a minute. No, not in the backfield, but he is short of the touchdown. Porter Bostic, a big hit there. Maybe gain of 1.
I'd be afraid to block him too, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, Porter Bostic towers over just about everybody.
Yes, he is a big middle school kid.
And that's no offense to Horace Maynard's line because they are very good, but Porter Bostic's just that big.
It's not that he's just that big. He's tall.
Yeah.
He is tall.
Jacksboro wants a timeout. We'll step aside with this one. It's 16-0. Eagles on top. Horace Maynard driving. They're on the Eagle 4-yard line with 1:49 to go in the first half. This is round 2 of the TMSAA playoffs over the WLAF Knowles Tire Sports Network.
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, their trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
Horace Maynard has put together quite the drive with 1:49 to go in the first half. 16-0. They are on the Eagle 4-yard line, advancing toward the north end zone. Clayton Carroll on the call, joined by former Eagle, former Cougar, state champion for Jacksboro, number 9, Peyton Ferguson, and on the call tonight. We've got a good game so far, to say the least, for Jacksboro.
Yeah, this has definitely been so far hard fought between both teams. It's still a coin flip as of right now for who will bring this game through.
Handoff, it's Ray. He is short of the goal line. Jackson No got him first. Thomas Wilson finished the job. Eagles standing strong. It's 3rd down and maybe a loss of a yard. 3rd down and 5 with a minute and a half to go in the first half. And remember, Jacksboro gets the football to start the second half. So if you're Horace Maynard, you don't want to say it's do or die yet, but you certainly need points on this drive.
Yeah, at least a field goal as of anything. You just need some points on the board to set you for the next half of this game.
3-man backfield, low snap. It's Ford. He's fighting, and he is short. The big black and gold wall of Eagles are holding their own.
It is 4th
And it's now 4th down and goal. The Eagles not giving an inch, and Horace Maynard wants a timeout.
Got a man hurt on the field.
That is one of
running back
Horace Maynard's player. Is that Benton Ford?
Yes.
That is a huge loss for Horace Maynard. Hopefully he will be okay and be able to return. While they assist him, we will step aside. 57.6 seconds to go. Eagles 16, Red Devil 0, right here over the WLAF Doles Tire Sports Network.
E.E. Hill & Son Insurance.
You know, the insurance agency started out as Hill Insurance, and it was started by my grandfather in 1925.
Celebrating 100 years in 2025.
I went into the insurance business with my dad and my Uncle David in '74 after I got out of UT. Then I bought the agency from my dad in '77.
It started as father and son.
Most people think that E.E. Hill & Son is my dad and me, and it's not. It was my granddad and my dad.
And 100 years later,
our agency's been blessed to be in a community that has embraced our agency, and we have had some of the most amazing employees.
Go Cougars!
I'm Bailey Ball from LaFallen Mine Supply. Come see my dad, Billy. For septic tanks, PVC pipe, septic chambers, and rebar, and lots more. That's LaFallen Mine Supply. Dad, come on in here.
We're open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Turn on Toe String Road by the Walgreens. We're just the third business on the left just before you cross the tracks.
Come see my mom, Jamie, my dad, Billy, and me, Bailey. Whoa, 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 come see me, Brody Ball, that's all. Anybody want a big sister?
At Grace Rehab, we have one goal in mind: to improve your quality of life. We provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for all ages. Grace's therapy and treatment plans are individualized for each patient.
Well, my doctor didn't think I would be to this point at this time, and I wouldn't have been had it not been for the rehab center here at Grace.
Oh, I like all the people that's here, and they've been real nice, and I've had a ton of fun with them.
Grace Rehab, we want to help you feel your best.
57.6 seconds to go. Horace Maynard on the Eagle 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal from the middle of the field. Jacksboro's defensive line has been like the Great Wall of Jacksboro, not letting anybody, making it 4th down, and you'd like to see that one more time.
They've been pretty good in the red zone as of so far.
Receiver in motion. It's a play-action pass over the middle of the field. It's incomplete. The pass is incomplete, and Jacksboro's defense stands up to the Horace Maynard offense. Eagles will take over on their own 5-yard line, advancing toward the south end zone.
That's a punch in the gut right there for Horace Maynard's offense. That just showed that Jacksboro's here and they're standing their ground.
Horace Maynard is a couple plays away from potentially this game being tied. You've got a couple holding penalties, the fumble, that
big run they had down the sideline got called back.
Because Horace Maynard's a very good football team.
They've always been a solid football team. No matter what year it was, they've always been solid.
I mean, they enter 6-2. Their losses come to Cherokee, and who hasn't lost to Cherokee? And their other one to Jacksboro. Here's the snap. Speaking of Jacksboro, it's Max Stanfield on the far sideline to the 10, to the 15. Oh, what a hit.
Stanfield on the carry.
Stanfield hit hard out of bounds. That was Colton Martin. My goodness. Eagles want a timeout. We'll go ahead and keep this one here. Getting a very good hit by Colton Martin. That's enough for an Eagle first down, though, as he got to the 15 with 43.2 seconds to go in the first half. If you're Jacksboro, you're up 2 possessions. You get the ball to start the second half. If you're able to score here, you could about put this game away.
That you could, and especially with the way they run their offense, they could easily eat up a quarter and score a touchdown. There's no doubt about it.
So, as I was saying, Horace Maynard is 6-2. Again, lost to Cherokee. Like I said, who has beaten Cherokee, and that's nobody. Cherokee, the closest game they were in was against Lakeway Christian on October the 10th. They beat them 23-14. Other than that, they've not given up more than one score all season. Cherokee, to say they are good is like calling Charlie's Pizza good. It's an understatement. It's great. Cherokee is incredible.
Cherokee's always been one of the top runners. We played them my 7th grade year for the state. We ended up beating them that year, but in the next year for state, we ended up losing to them.
That's where one of Jacksboro's losses came to. The other one came to Oneida just a couple weeks ago. Here's Jacksboro. It is a double pass play. Max Stanfield looking to throw. Instead, he'll take off and run with it. Gets out of bounds. Looks like a late hit. Apparently, he was not out of bounds yet. Got a few yards. Still got about 5 yards of that, maybe 6. No, yes, maybe. They're moving the chains for some weird reason. That was honest. That's actually a gain of 8, so more than I thought it was. It wanted to be a double pass. Receiver wasn't open, so Max Stanfield did the smart thing and just took off and ran. 10 seconds to go in the first half. Eagles on top 16-0 against Horace Maynard. I don't think there will be another snap, and there will not be. So about as good as a first half as you could want for Jacksboro. They lead Horace Maynard by a score of 16-0. We'll step aside, be back with the halftime report. Again, Eagles 16, Horace Maynard 0. This is round 2 of the TMS AA playoffs. Actually changed that. We'll get a quick break in, and then we will go live to Gibson Field for the performance of your Jacksboro Middle School cheerleader. So stay tuned for that right here on the WLAF Knowles Tire Sports Network.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley's service team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, your trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. This is Skeeter with Doyle's Tire Shop. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name-brand tires as my dad, Doyle, did when he first opened up.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Doyle's Tire Shop.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Run, don't walk to La Follette Nutrition, where we fuel the Cougars. La Follette Nutrition, located across from First Baptist Church in La Follette, has all you need to start your day. From protein shakes to loaded teas, let La Follette Nutrition make a drink just for you. Go by and see Macy and Anna today.
Hi, I'm Macy Wilcox from La Follette Nutrition. Go Cougars!
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley's service team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with a great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, your trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you. You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
Welcome back to halftime. The Eagles cheerleaders just finished performing, and a very important fact to note is the cheer team, led by first-year head coach Olivia Goins, has qualified to compete at the national level. So they will be, I think that tournament's in Florida, but don't quote me on that, but they are the first team, the way I understand, the first team in Jacksboro history to compete like for a national championship is what head coach Olivia Goins told us. That's what I heard. So that's an incredible feat for the outstanding cheerleaders that did a very good job tonight.
Yeah, especially for the cheerleaders and not getting as much of a spotlight as some sports. So it's definitely good for the girls to go and do some things like that, like the high school, going to do these competitions and stuff like that for the girls. I think it's a lot more work, but I think they really appreciate it in the long run.
So now you are technically the third assistant coach to the Campbell County cheerleader team, are you not? Technically the fourth assistant? We can technically call you that, right?
I'm just there to carry stuff. That's all. And that's pretty much all I'm there for.
For those of you that are unaware, you're with Bella Fleming, so that's where that comes in. So,
yeah.
But I'm going to Peyton Ferguson, Campbell County cheer coach. That could work. You're like, no.
I don't know the first thing about cheer. Only thing I know about is running and sports. Like I know sports with a ball of some sort.
Yeah, but like cheerleaders are athletes.
No, they're definitely
without
athletes.
A doubt.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. They probably take more injuries than football players or basketball players because, I mean, throwing girls, catching them, foot to the face, elbow to the face.
Yeah, they don't get shouted out as much, so we love to give them that shout out because they work just as hard as the guys on the football field, and it shows. Their performance very good tonight.
Yeah, they practice about as much as the football team does, so they definitely deserve a little bit of spotlight here and there.
Oh, yeah. So, again, a lot of credit to Olivia going to her first year here at Jacksboro Middle School. Cheered here, so coming back to her alma mater and helping, well, not helping. She is the cheer coach here at Jacksboro Middle School, and very good performance there from the Jacksboro Eagle cheerleaders. And currently here on the field, Horace Maynard enters the playing surface to kick off to Jacksboro. Back to receive is Easton Ayers and Max Stanfield, I think. It's hard to see his jersey. Yeah, it is. It is Max Stanfield. He will step up to his own 35-yard line. Ayers back at his own 20. And to do the kicking for Horace Maynard, again, the Red Devils in, this is going to be an onside more than likely. The ball is laying flat on the ground. Number 99, Keaton Golibiak. Here's the onside kick. It is a squibbler, and Horace Maynard recovers it. That was a very good onside kick there from number 99 for Horace Maynard. And just like that, a break finally goes the Red Devils' way, and they have the football.
I don't know if Cody dipped them in an ice bath before they came back out here, but they were just frozen. They didn't know what to do with that ball whenever it was kicked.
So tough there for Jacksboro. Horace Maynard, I like the call. I think that's a very good call.
No, that definitely was a very good call on this other
it's
side
win or
of the
go
field.
home.
Yeah, you got to bring out everything out of the depths of the play charts on these.
Yeah.
So
there's no holding back.
No, that's what's so stressful about some of these playoff games because you don't know what they're really going to throw at you.
So Horace Maynard in Jacksboro territory. The ball is on the Eagle 48, ball on the near hash. It is a fake handoff. Now it goes to forward to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30. Burst of speed down the sideline, 20, 10, end zone. One play touchdown for Horace Maynard. The onside kick recovery, and then the 48-yard rush by Benton Ford. And just like that, we are a 2-point conversion away from a one-possession ball game. I was talking with Coach DJ Taylor before the game. He said we want to get it to Benton Ford. They did. He took it 48 yards to the house. It's 16-6 with 7 3/4 to go in this third quarter. Horace Maynard will go for 2, as we expected.
Yeah.
3-man backfield. Quarterback Clay Korth, Hudson Ray, and Benton Ford. It's a low snap. It's Ray with the football. He is fighting his way close to the goal line. Did he get in? He did not. The Jacksboro defensive line stiffens. They do not allow the 2-point conversion, and it remains a 2-possession ball game. The score 16-6 in favor of Jacksboro over Horace Maynard with 7 minutes 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Talk about, I don't know if you want to call it a complete momentum shift, but Horace Maynard definitely has some momentum after that.
Yeah, they put a little bit of coal in the old train engine. I don't know if they'll do the same thing. They may try to get another onside kickoff, just try to flip sides, but
I'm a big fan of the Peyton Ferguson analogies. My favorite obviously being the Foot Locker reference. If you were not there for that, it was referring to officials. That one was good. Coal in the train engine, the pyramid, full of analogies.
I'm smart with certain things. I'm not the smartest in the world, don't get me wrong, but with certain things I can definitely put a picture there for somebody.
So Jacksboro now brings up the hands team up a little bit now to the midfield stripe, and the football's flat on the ground again.
I mean, if it worked, why not try it again?
It's another onside. It bounces, and it's still loose. I think Horace Maynard has it again. They do. Horace Maynard, back-to-back onside kick recoveries. Horace Maynard had to let it go 10 yards. I think Jacksboro thought it had to go 10 yards before they could touch it. I don't know. Nonetheless, the ball just went 10 yards. It is right on the 50-yard line, and it's Red Devil football.
If it was me, as soon as that daggum thing was sitting in the air, I would try to get it as fast as I could. They can't touch it until the 10 yards is up. We can.
And it's got to be 10 yards. It is literally the nose of the football is on the 50. Like, that was 10 yards exactly.
That was, I mean, the horse, I don't see how the one player didn't touch it before it passed the 10. He was literally standing on top of the football.
Oh, my goodness. And meanwhile, Porter Bostic absolutely smothers Benton Ford in the backfield. Benton Ford was chugging through the short-lived hole that the offensive line gave him, and Porter Bostic just absolutely leveled Benton Ford. What a tackle there for big number 70.
That was a great tackle, but as I would just watch out for these corners and these outsides right now. I think they're about to start pounding the outside after what happened their last drive. So the corners don't need to be sucked in towards the middle of the field. They need to stay on their outside and try not to let anything by them on the outside.
Three-man backfield. Quarterback gets the snap, hands off to Ray. Ray is being pushed out of bounds by Evander DeMott. Evander DeMott shoves Hudson Ray back. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. If he did, he just barely got it. It's now 3rd down and 11. The football is still on the near side of the field. It's on the near hash at the Red Devil 49-yard line. 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 16-6 in favor of the Jacksboro Eagles. Gold helmets, black jerseys, gold numerals, gold pants for Jacksboro. Red helmets, white jerseys, red numerals trimmed in black, and white pants for the Horace Maynard Red Devils. Again, it's Korth, Ray, and Benton Ford in the backfield. And speaking of Ford, he's got the football getting to the 45 to the 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5 end zone. Touchdown, Horace Maynard. And just like that, we've got a ball game. Horace Maynard blows by every Jacksboro defender. It's 16-12 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. New life for Horace Maynard.
I don't know what it is about that other side of the field for the defense. I don't know if they start making some switches or somebody's just getting sucked in, but we need to figure out that other side because 2 times that's 40-yard runs back-to-back on that same side.
Yeah, that one a 51-yard run there from Benton Ford. Again, Coach Taylor said, I want to get it to Ford. He's done that, and Ford has provided them 2 touchdowns. 16-12, 6:02 to go in the third quarter. Horace Maynard lines up for 2. One receiver near side, one receiver far side. Ford and Korth in the backfield. Now a receiver in motion toward this near side. It's a high snap. The snap is loose, and Horace Maynard's quarterback, Korth, just falls on top of it. 2-point conversion is no good. With 6:02 to go in the third quarter, it's Jacksboro 16, Horace Maynard 12, right here on the WLAF Doles Tire Sports Network.
Hammers, you know the name, but do you know about our bigger, better, easier to find location? We're just off I-75, exit 122. That's the Clinton Norris exit. With Hammers' wide selection of boots, shoes, jeans galore, and a whole lot more, you're sure to find what you need. Check out our women's boutique. You'll love it, ladies. With 6 East Tennessee locations, you're sure to score a good deal. That's Hammers, I-75, exit 122, just past the Speedway.
Horace Maynard looks like an entirely different football team to start this third quarter. They've scored 12 unanswered on the Eagles, mostly thanks to 2 onside kick recoveries. 16-12 is your score with 6:02 to go in the third quarter. Horace Maynard will kick off. To do the kicking duties is Colin Weaver, number 69. Let's see. I don't see a T out there.
I think they're going to try to flip sides because this is our strong side over here. But I don't. If I was one of the receivers, I would run up and catch the ball before they even.
Because you don't have to let it go 10 yards.
No, you do not have to wait. They have to wait for touch it till it goes 10.
You don't.
You can grab it whenever. And if they keep doing that, I would catch it in the middle of the air and just run with it.
Here it comes. Ball on the ground on the 40. Oh, it's a opposite side onside kick, and Thomas Wilson falls on it. Colin Weaver approached it like he was going to kick it. Instead, Briar Smith kicked it, and what a heads-up play there from Thomas Wilson. Now the Eagles can get the run game going and take some of that precious time off the clock. Gotta admit, that was a really good play design there by Horace Maynard.
That was a great kickoff design. It's just, I don't know, our guys sort of looked like a deer in the headlights whenever they first lined up like that. And the second time, I don't know. I think they was just thinking you have to wait until it goes 10 before you can touch it. But that, I don't know.
And this is Easton Ayers with a football getting cross midfield down to the 46-yard line of the Red Devils. Easton Ayers provides those 6, 7, 8-yard blasts with the potential of taking it all the way to the house. And he's done that twice tonight.
That he has. He's a solid running back. He knows how to read. He knows how to read the field. He knows how to hit the gaps. He's definitely got a football brain on him.
That's a gain of 6, second down and 4. Ball spotted on the Horace Maynard 46-yard line. Tanner Johnson lined up near side as a receiver. Hand off up the gut to Wilson. Wilson powering his way to the 35, pushing the pile to the 33-yard line of Horace Maynard. Plenteous amounts of yardage for a first down. Thomas Wilson, that is the textbook definition of a fullback.
That he is. He's definitely built, has the body build of a fullback. He's got power, he's got speed.
Most of all, he's mean.
Yeah. Chris DeMont said most of all he's mean. And to be a fullback, you kind of got to be a little mean.
Everybody's got to have that little stripe of anger in them.
Chapman under center. It's a Vander DeMont this time, working through the middle of the field, getting across the 35-yard line. More like to the 30, now 28-yard line. So a gain of 6 there for Evander DeMont. Ball on the near hash at the Horace Maynard 28-yard line. Almost our view is being blocked by the 50-yard pole. If you're watching at home, you're like, what are you talking about? But here in the press box, just makes it more fun.
Makes it more fun and hard to see.
Yeah. Jesse Chapman under center, DeMont to his right, Stanfield to his left. It's Wilson up the middle of the field, getting across the first down marker. Further deep into Horace Maynard territory. Again, Jacksboro headed toward our right. That's the south end zone. There is an injured player on the field for Horace Maynard. We'll step aside. It's first down for Jacksboro with 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Eagles 16, Red Devils 12, right here on the WLAF Duals Tire Sports Network.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to pay to have the leaves raked. His part of the big lunch meeting and the birthday gift for the niece that was due today. That means Anthony made it on time for the big game to see the home team score the winning touchdown. Mobile banking with Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Hudson Ray was the Red Devil that was shaken up on that play for Horace Maynard. He did get up, walked off the field on his own power. So certainly good to see. Hudson Ray has had a few nice carries tonight, and he is doing okay. He's back on the sideline. The near sideline, Jacksboro's Easton Ayers brings the play in from the far sideline. It's first down for the Eagles. Ball is on the Horace Maynard 22-yard line. Again, Jacksboro headed toward our right, the south end zone at Gibson Field. It is a give up the middle to Ayers, who sheds one tackler but gets no more than that. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. He broke one tackle for a second, but there was another Red Devil to prevent him from going any farther. And those of you watching at home now do observe the 50-yard line pole. It's been here since, well, a long time. I guess whenever the field was created.
Yeah, it's definitely been here longer than I've been alive.
So Jesse Chapman under center gets the snap from Jackson No. It is up the middle to Wilson, only getting a couple yards. And here on these past two plays, Horace Maynard's defensive line is stiffened. So there's 3:10 to go in the third quarter. It was 16-0 Jacksboro. Now it's 16-12 after back-to-back onside recoveries and one-play touchdowns from Benton Ford for Horace Maynard. Eagles need points here to really make you feel comfortable about this, because Benton Ford has that one play and he's gone.
Yeah, this is definitely what I was talking about. It could be a coin toss whoever wins this game. Both of them are definitely firing all cylinders tonight because it is a big game.
Here comes the 3rd down and 8 play. Ball in the middle of the field at the Horace Maynard 20. It's DeMott on the far side. He is trying to get the edge and he can't. Horace Maynard flooded that side of the field with Red Devils, and it brings up 4th down. That was just a well snuffed out play there from Horace Maynard, because DeMont has broken a couple of those for house calls this season, but at time just not able to. So a very, very critical 4th down play as we have 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's 4th down and 10 yards. Easton Ayers will bring the play in. We've seen Jacksboro attempt to pass it once. It was a double pass that was not a pass. It just had to be ran. Maybe we see a pass play here on 4th and 10. I don't know. We'll see now. It is a give up the middle to Ayers. Ayers flying down the middle of the field. He's tripped up just barely short, or are they calling it a first down? It's very close to one. I think the official call is he's short, and it is. Just a yard short there from Easton Ayers. He got 9. He needed 10. And Horace Maynard with a big defensive stop there. They've got the football, and with a score, they lead. With 1:37 to go in the third quarter. Peyton, let's pretend you're Coach Parker. What do you do to stop Benton Ford?
It's really hard. They need to have somebody with speed on both outsides, or just not get sucked in on the corners. The corners is what's going to kill you. Either that or have one of the middle linebackers just mirroring him. Everywhere he goes, they go.
It is a end around to Benton Ford, and he is wrapped up plenty into the backfield. Evander DeMott and Thomas Wilson. Sorry, that's Hudson Ray. He was shaken up a bit on the play. He lost just about 10 yards. So, 2nd down and 20. Horace Maynard will snap the football on what looks like their own 5. So they tried to go around the end to Hudson Ray. Wilson and DeMott snuffed that out. It's now 2nd down and 20. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3 receivers near side. We've got trips formation. 1 receiver far side. Benton Ford in the backfield next to the quarterback, Korth. He uncorks it, fires. It is batted away by Max Stanfield. Almost an interception. Korth threw that into double coverage, and Stanfield batted the ball away. Now a critical 3rd down and 20 with 41 seconds to go in the third quarter. Not to question any of the coaching decisions made by Coach Taylor for Horace Maynard, but I don't know about the end-around call on 1st down. I mean, I don't blame him for trying to change it up.
Yeah, I'm just not a coach. I don't know what his plan is. Everybody has their own way of playing the sport, so I really couldn't tell you.
Play action. Korth fires over the middle of the field. It is almost intercepted by Ayers. A flag comes flying. They're going to call this pass interference. Let's see a Holston Gases replay of that for those watching on TV and YouTube and Facebook and Roku and all that, all of those outlets. They called pass interference on Easton Ayers. That pass was intended for Colton Martin, and the 50-yard line pole kind of blocked it there. Watching it live, it did kind of look like a PI from this perspective, but the receiver may have tripped. I was not aware.
It looked like he was trying to play defense in basketball. He was standing straight up with his hands up. I don't know. It looked like the receiver sort of ran into him and just fell, so I don't know. I don't know if it was really a 50-50. I guess
So finally, Horace Maynard gets a call to go their way. They've had quite a few calls go against, not that they were the wrong call, it's just unfortunate timing for the Red Devils. And this one gives them a first down on 3rd down and 20. Oh, no, actually it is not. It's not automatic first. It's still 3rd down and 5. Change that. So 3rd down and 5 at the Horace Maynard 20-yard line as they have a player down. We'll step aside. 35.5 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 16-12. Eagles on top on the WLAF Knowles Tire Sports Network.
Tennessee Gas is your family-owned and operated one-stop shop, full-service propane and welding supply company. Whether it's a propane tank swap for changing suppliers or a complete new propane tank and service install, Tennessee Gas does it. See the welding supply showroom. Ask about leased welding gases, ideal for welding or small car shops. Live and local when you call, and your purchase dollars stay right here at home. Highway 116 on the county line. Tennessee Gas, small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. Keeps your family warm one tank at a time.
Welcome back to, not Horace Maynard High School, Jacksboro Middle School. Horace Maynard High School doesn't even exist. Jacksboro Middle School, where they host Horace Maynard. 16-12 is your score. Eagles on top with 35.5 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Peyton, you mentioned at the start of the game this was the quickest game you've been a part of. That changed quickly.
That did change very quickly, but it's still moving a lot faster than the first couple of games.
We're an hour 13 minutes in, and it's almost into the 3rd quarter. Benton Ford in the backfield next to quarterback Korth. It is a fake handoff. Now it's up the middle to what I believe was Ford.
It was.
So it was Ford, and he is short. Didn't gain a yard. Again, that's the Great Wall of Jacksboro up front. You've got Jackson No, Porter Bostic. He alone is the wall. I mean, Porter Bostic, tall, like, you could mistake him for a Campbell County Cougar.
That you could.
And that's not an exaggeration. Those of you seeing on TV, Porter Bostic is out there. Also up there on the line, Weston Cavett, and they have done a great job all night. And they look to do it for one more quarter. That was the end of the 3rd. We enter the 4th. The score, Jacksboro 16, Horace Maynard 12. The entire season comes down to this quarter. Stay tuned. This is Eagle football in round 2 of the TMSAA playoffs over the WLAF Knowles Tire Sports Network.
Reaching out, touching me, touching me.
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, their trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley's service team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with a great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
As Peyton Ferguson said minutes ago, it's make or break. The 4th quarter, win or go home matchup, round 2 of the TMSAA playoffs. It's Jacksboro 16, Horace Maynard 12 at the start of the 4th quarter. Horace Maynard has the football on their own 21-yard line, advancing upfield toward our right, the south end zone at Gibson Field. It's 4th down and 5. Critical play here for the Red Devils. Fourth down and 5, ball on the far hash at the Horace Maynard 21. Here's the snap. It's an end around to Ford, and he breaks off one tackle. He's got more Eagles swarming in, and he sheds off Max Stanfield's tackle attempt. He gets to the 26-yard line. Do they call? Oh, they just got it. Just barely gets the first down. Benton Ford broke about 3, maybe 4 tackles to keep Horace Maynard's season alive. Because, I mean, if you think about that, if you don't get it, Eagles score, that's game.
You know he's a big kid. You know he's solid. You just can't try to tackle him head-to-head. You've got to go for his hips or below. You got to go for his hips or his knees. It's hard to take somebody down
like a tree.
that. Yep, you got to chop them down. It's hard to take somebody down that's out like that and trying to hit them straight up.
So Benton Ford, incredible player for Horace Maynard, gets the first down. Ball now on the Red Devil 31. It's Ray on the far side now. Ray breaks off a tackle, burst of speed to the 35 to the 40. Now it's trying to gain a few more yards, maybe gets a couple out of it
Ray on the carry.
before a host of Jacksboro Eagles make the tackle. Still a first down.
Result of the play will be a Red Devil first down.
Horace Maynard, they're driving. Momentum, I think it's safe to say, is in the Red Devils' favor right now.
That it is. After those two onsides they got back, it's like we're sort of locked up right now. We need a release.
One big play.
Yeah. One solid play will get our momentum back, hopefully.
You can almost feel the tension on the two sidelines because they know this is the season.
Yeah.
Because Horace Maynard coasted to a win against La Follette in the first round, so no offense to La Follette, but I mean it wasn't close. So
yeah.
I mean this is like an actual very close competitive football game tonight. It's straight up the gut to Benton Ford getting a first down across midfield into Eagle territory. No, that's not a first down, rather. That's second down and 5. My apologies. Maybe got 6 out of it, so it's 2nd and 4. Ball on the far hash at the Jacksboro. No, they're still on their side of the field. Change that. It's on their own 48-yard line. If I'm Horace Maynard, it's Benton Ford, Benton Ford, Benton Ford all the way. But it's a 3-man backfield. Clay Korth gives again to Ford, and he only gets a yard. Who is in on the tackle? I think Thomas Wilson. Thomas Wilson, a big-time play there, brings up 3rd down and 4.
Let's go, boys.
3rd down and 4. 16-12 with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Ball on the Horace Maynard 47-yard line. Number 8 for Horace Maynard, Clay Korth, trots the play in. And I think it's safe to say you can definitely tell that Horace Maynard has their starting center and quarterback back. They've been very good on the offensive side of the football. Just a couple costly errors, but a couple big plays to make the score 16-12 with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. It's 3rd down and 4. Horace Maynard in their own territory at the 47. It's a give to Ray. Ray cuts upfield to the 50, to the 45, now outside, to the 40, 35, 30, and he cuts upfield, 20, 15, 10, and he's trapped from behind. Wrapped up from behind, Evander DeMott. Touchdown saving tackle, Hudson Ray. 40-yard scamper. Wow. Evander DeMott makes a huge tackle to prevent Horace Maynard from scoring there. As we've got 5 minutes to go. Like, this is big-time middle school playoff football.
Yeah, everything comes down to the 4th quarter in this game. This is going to be whoever wants it more. Whoever's digging the deepest and whoever just wants it. That's what this is going to all boil down to.
Korth, Ford, and Ray in the backfield. It's Ford straight up the middle, and he goes nowhere. Thomas Wilson pushes him backwards. Thomas Wilson blew through the defensive lineman and just laid the boom on Benton Ford.
Did he bring the boom to you?
Yes, he did, just like the Costco guys. He brought the boom. Maybe go get him a double chunk chocolate cookie after the game. For those of you that don't know the Costco guys, you would not get that. I don't know how anybody doesn't know about the Costco guys at this point in America. But anyway, 2nd down and 10, under 4 minutes to go in the ball game, 16-12. Horace Maynard into Jacksboro territory. The ball is on the Eagle 15-yard line. Korth with Ray to his right and Ford to his left. It's Ray that has the football toward the far side. He works off a couple blockers, and he's short of the goal line. Easton Ayers, I think, flew in for the tackle, and it was.
I believe it is 3rd and 5.
So 3rd down and 5. The Eagles have certainly had a few stops before, and this is the time where you need one. 3:10 to go, and Horace Maynard plenty content to let time off the clock. And honestly, I don't blame him, because that just gives Jacksboro less and less time to score if you do score. Now, if you don't score, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But Horace Maynard, the ball is on the Eagles' 7-yard line. Horace Maynard advancing toward this south end zone. Same formation. Korth receives the snap. This time it's Ford. Ford toward the middle of the field, and the great wall of Jacksboro stiffens up and prevents a first down. Porter Bostic, Weston Kivett, and Jackson said no to Benton Ford, bringing up 4th down. 4th down, 2:25 to go in the ball game. Eagles up by 4 points, 16-12. You could really say that the game comes down to this play.
That it does. As long as if this goes in our favor, he's got to have to burn that clock. He's done it all year, but he's really going to have to milk it as much as he can.
2 minutes to go in this football game. It's the 4th quarter. I foresee Horace Maynard possibly letting this clock tick off and taking a timeout. Or is there's a 40-second play clock in middle school, correct?
I do believe so.
And they do take a timeout. We will take it with them. 1:50 to go, 16-12 in the ball game. Jacksboro on top of Horace Maynard. The Red Devils are driving. They've got the football on the Jacksboro 7. It's a critical 4th down play when we come back right here on the WLAF Doles Tire Sports Network.
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, their trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley's service team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with a great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
4th down, 4. Horace Maynard football on the Jacksboro 7. 1:50 to go, 16-12. Eagles on top. You get a stop, it's more than likely hello state championship. If not, your offense has to come up clutch. It's Horace Maynard football, 3-man backfield. The quarterback is Korth. The running backs are Hudson Ray and Benton Ford. Here's the snap. It is a quarterback keeper now. It's a throw, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass. Hudson Korth faked out everybody, including me. Dropped back to throw. It was incomplete. The Golden Eagles of Jacksboro have got to get 1 first down, and it's hello state championship.
It was number 6 for Jacksboro that knocked the ball out of the hands of
and
the
that
receiver.
is Tanner Johnson filling the role of Jack. Comes up with a huge play. Again, Korth rolled out to his left. I thought it was a fake jet sweep to Ford. The pass was incomplete, knocked away by Tanner Johnson. And with 1:44 to go, you're more than likely going to play at Reynolds Field next Saturday.
As long as everything goes well, burn this clock out as much as you can. Either take a timeout or run the ball, knee it. This could end up being a 3-play game, and the Eagles will be going to state for the 2024 season.
Yeah. So, again, it faked out me. it faked out most people. It was actually, not to make excuses, but the 50-yard line pole was right where the quarterback was. But so Korth faked the motion to, I think that was Ford, which
Yes.
you could see why you think Ford would get it.
Yeah.
It was a play action. It was a throw into the end zone, and it was a big time play by Tanner Johnson. And again, the Jacksboro Eagles defense stiffens up and prevents yet another red zone trip from resulting in a touchdown.
Yes, they do. And I'll just be ready for them to send everything they got. They're going to send absolutely every person they've got to come and try to get the ball.
And for Horace Maynard, they've played an incredible football game.
This has been a great playoff game. This is how a playoff game should be, in my opinion.
I mean, Horace Maynard has really they've given Jacksboro just about all they can handle tonight, especially with the onside kicks. And again, they're a couple breaks away from this thing being different.
Yeah.
But again, the Jacksboro defense standing up when it matters. It's 1st down and 10. The ball is on Jacksboro's own 7-yard line, advancing upfield to the north end zone. Here's the snap. It's Wilson up the middle, falling forward.
Wilson on the carry.
Gain of 4 or 5. Horace Maynard takes a timeout, as you expect they will. So that was actually a gain of 5. It's 2nd down and 5. You do that again, and again, you're playing on the turf field at Reynolds Field.
I'd like him to burn out a little bit more of that play clock before he runs the ball again.
So for Jacksboro, if you get your 1st down here and advance to the state championship, you will play the winner of, I think, Gatlinburg, Pittman, and Cherokee. We're just going to assume it's Cherokee. Now, no shade to Gatlinburg, Pittman. I mean, anything can happen. But Cherokee is unbeaten. Other than a one-possession win against Lakeway Christian, who's not in our district or in this region, they have absolutely obliterated every team they have faced. So you expect you get a rematch of last year's game, Cherokee.
Cherokee's got a really good rap sheet for middle school.
Yeah.
And throughout the years, they're either in state or right at state every year.
And that game will be played at noon, high noon kickoff next Saturday. But let's just make sure Jacksboro can get this 1st down. I don't think they – anyway, here's the snap. Again, it's Wilson, not gaining very few yards.
Wilson on the carry.
Maybe got 1 or 2. Again, Horace Maynard takes what I think is their final timeout because they took one on that red zone trip.
Yes.
But as I said, you get the 1st down. I don't think they pop champagne bottles in middle school. At least I certainly don't think they do that to advance to state.
We done sparkling grape juice.
Ah, really?
Yeah, right before the state game, I think it was. I don't know if they still do it or not, but whenever I was here, we would do a day. All the guys would come up here. We would watch a movie, have popcorn and stuff like that,
that's
hang out
awesome.
throughout the day, then go and play later on that night.
And the head coach of the Jacksboro Middle School Eagles, last time they won state championship, is in the press box with us tonight. Brent Peel now coaching the Blue Devils of Jellicoe. He's in attendance tonight, your head coach for your 2 years at Jacksboro, again leading them to a state title. Your 7th grade year.
Yeah.
That was a win against, who do you think? Cherokee. Yeah.
And lost the following year to Cherokee in the state.
And
the state
Jacksboro played
championship.
Cherokee last year.
Yep.
And barring anything insane, we'll play Cherokee this year. But there's 1.5 to go. Jacksboro still needs a 1st down. Quarterback under center for Jacksboro. It's Chapman. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Is this offsides? Is this false start? The official motions fall offsides, and that is a Jacksboro Eagle 1st down.
The result of the penalty will be an Eagle 1st down.
Offsides on Horace Maynard. The penalty bug bit them all night and came at a worse time for them right there. Offsides, Eagle 1st down, 2 knees, and it's state championship time. There's the first knee. There's 1.5 minutes to go. That precious clock is ticking down slowly and slowly. We are now at 1:20. Jacksboro will let that clock just wind on down. So one more knee, if my math is correct, and Jacksboro will pop those sparkling grape juice bottles and maybe Coca-Cola, I don't know, but they'll have a locker room celebration, and then they'll get ready to take on the mighty Yellow Jackets of Cherokee. One more knee, and there's 50 seconds to go. You still got to take one more, correct?
The Eagles take a knee.
Nonetheless, there is 40 seconds on the clock. Again, Jacksboro on top, 16-12 to go in the game.
They're just like a kid on Christmas morning. I think they're not. They're just ready to get out of here.
So 25 seconds, and again, all the credit in the world to Horace Maynard. They came up here, played a hard-fought football game, and with 20 seconds, quarterback Jesse Chapman will take the knee, and the Eagles of Jacksboro advances to the state championship.
As time expires, your winners.
Final score, Jacksboro 16, Horace Maynard 12, and Hello State title game. The Eagles will face off on next Saturday at Reynolds Field at high noon. Cody Parker said all season, the goal is in sight. You've just got to find a way and get it. The Eagles find a way, and they are advancing to the state championship game next Saturday. We'll step aside. The final score, Eagles 16, Red Devils 12. This has been a presentation of the round 2 of the TMS AA playoffs over the WLAF Dulles Tire Sports Network.
TCAT is the launch pad for students as they get ready to soar into their careers. Around here, success is spelled TCAT. TCAT. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu and file your flight plan for success today through TCAT. Students, prepare for takeoff.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley Service Team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with a great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, their trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
Hi, my name is Daniel Dagley. I'm a personal line sales agent here at Gray's Insurance. Not only have we always took care of you on your home and auto needs, but we now offer group health, individual family plans, Medicare supplements, and a wide variety of life insurance. Please come see me for all your insurance needs. Thank you.
Hey, this is Trevor St. John with Gray Insurance. I just want to let you know that we'll always be here to serve all your business, home, and auto insurance needs, and even more, even if it's farm, whatever you can think of, we will be able to take care of you. You can always count on us like family, and to you all, you'll always be family to us. If you all ever need anything at all, just let us know, and we'll always treat you right.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. As Bobby says, we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
I'm Tracy Lobertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Are you looking for a beautiful mountain view with lots of flat, usable land, perfect for a pasture with no restrictions? Then look at 211 Oscar Trail in Speedwell. This amazing, newly remodeled 3-bedroom, 2-bath home is in a great area with stunning views. The large open space basement is almost finished. All you have to do is add your personal touches to make it whatever you like. There's a beautiful new large deck, and the house is move-in ready and is perfect for someone wanting the country life, but close enough to town to still get what you need. This home is currently priced at $450,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Lobertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
America's best pizza is just right here in Campbell County. People from all over the country travel to Campbell County for Charlie's Pizza. Maybe it's the handmade crust, maybe it's the fresh ingredients, or maybe it's just the friendly service and good times. Come see for yourself and find out what makes Charlie's Pizza the best around.
This is Joe Evans from Charlie's Pizza. We've been open since 1976 and we have the best pizza in town, so come down and see us.
Welcome back to Gibson Field. Clayton Carroll joined by Peyton Ferguson as we just broadcast your Jacksboro Eagles 2024 team defeating Horace Maynard in round 2 of the playoffs to advance to the state championship game on Saturday. The Eagles got the win 16-12. It started off with Jacksboro winning 16-0, back-to-back onside kick recoveries later, and 2 touchdowns from the Red Devils' Benton Ford. It was a 16-12 game. Horace Maynard was driving. They had the football on Jacksboro 7. A play-action pass was knocked away by Jacksboro's Tanner Johnson to make the final score 16-12. And Peyton, just walk us through the game. Obviously, it's always good when Jacksboro advances to the state championship. Just walk us through what you saw in that game.
So it was definitely first half of the game, it was all Jacksboro. Then towards the second half of the game, it ended up being 2 onside kicks that were – it sort of put us in shock for a little bit, but we ended up pulling it through towards the end. Right there, a couple of good red zone stops. I really do think that first fumble that they had really shot them in the foot for the rest of the game. That set the momentum for Jacksboro to push through 4 quarters of this game.
They had that fumble, a couple holding penalties, and let's just say all respect in the world to Horace Maynard. They played one incredible football game, and I was talking with their coach on the phone before the game, and he was actually saying they expected them to be a little bit down from last year. And he said he was extremely proud of the way his team has fought all year, and they gave Jacksboro one incredible football game. The final score of the game earlier in the year, 2 games ago, the last game of the regular season, was 28-14. Tonight, again, 16-12. One, though, that Jacksboro was able to hang on and advance to the state championship. Again, you're probably going to play Cherokee next Saturday at noon. That game will be televised right here on WLAF. It will be up at the high school. It will be at Reynolds Field, and it'll be me, Clayton Carroll, Peyton Ferguson, and more than likely Robert Kirby will be in on the call as well. We'll have a special 3-man broadcast. As Peyton, we're going to have to kick you off the air for a little bit. We're going to talk with the head coach of the state championship-bound Jacksboro Eagles. We'll get the headset put on him. Again, the final score, 16-12. Jacksboro hangs on. Coach Parker, just I'm sure it's a mixture of emotions. Just how are you feeling?
First of all, I want to thank our football team for bailing us out as coaches.
We got out coached in the second half, but our kids, they bailed us out, and I appreciate them. Because, man, but I'm telling you right now, Clayton, nobody's going to doubt those kids in the black with their effort. Just super proud of them. Man, can't say enough about their effort.
Talk about the play by, well, 3 guys. Easton Ayers, Max Stanfield on the offensive side of the football, and then Tanner Johnson coming up clutch there with a deflected pass to give y'all the football back to take the knee and win the game. Those 3 guys filling in for Jack Sexton. Just talk about their play.
Listen, I'm going to say this about Tanner first. 3-year kid, invested a lot of time and a lot of effort into this program, and to see him make that play in that moment, I mean, it's a game changer. It's literally the game-deciding play. Excuse me. I just so happy for him. He's made a couple of plays for us this year, but in that moment, to see him make that play in that moment, just can't say enough about how proud I am of Tanner on defense. It's just an incredible play. Now, Max Stanfield, Easton, Thomas, and Vander, those guys on offense, like I said, we got out-coached tonight, specifically me in the second half. Kind of went into a shell offensively, just trying to get out of here with a win. But go.
And how about, I called them during the game, the Great Wall of Jacksboro. That defensive front and the offensive front, just their play all season. The one game that they were outmanned was Cherokee, and that's because they look like a bunch of high schoolers. Yeah. But nonetheless, what about the play of the offensive line, not only tonight to give Ayers and Evander DeMont and Thomas Wilson those big holes, but just their play throughout the year?
I think if you go back from game 1 and if you were to go back and watch our tape, you could go back and you can see consistent improvement. We moved a few folks around, shuffled the deck a little bit, and we got kids to in spots that they were comfortable with, maybe simplified a few things, and they continue to play hard and do their job. And obviously next week's going to present a whole new challenge, but I am anxious to see, our growth from game 1 to game 10 at the end of the year up front next week.
So so you celebrate the win tonight. Yeah. Do you give them the week? What's the work week and more like a week and a half looking like headed into that all-important high noon kickoff in the state championship?
Well, I think, Clayton, what we'll do, we'll swap film with Cherokee. He's a great coach. He does a fantastic job. He's one of the stand-up guys that are doing this. And so we'll swap film, and we'll come in on Saturday morning and have a coaches meeting, try to break the film down, and try to find a way to put our kids in the best position possible going forward for next week. We'll mix in some film study, but also we'll just continue to do what we've been doing. We've been extremely physical in practice 2 out of the 3 days a week, and no sense of changing anything now. So we'll probably mix in a little bit more film study. Cherokee's an incredible opponent, just fantastically well coached. A lot of people are not going to give the guys in Blue and Gold a chance next week, but I wouldn't want it any other way.
And, Coach, one final thing. I'm going to take the words out of your mouth. Ain't winning fun.
Ain't winning fun. That's exactly right. No matter how – some people may be like, oh, that's ugly. Y'all got lucky. Don't matter. Winning is fun.
Well, Coach, we appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you Saturday, state championship, Reynolds Field, high noon.
High noon kickoff. Ready for it.
Well, Coach, we appreciate it, and we'll see you Saturday.
Thanks, Clayton.
Oh, absolutely. Our pleasure. So Jacksboro hangs on and defeats Horace Maynard. Let me get untangled from the headset cord here. They defeat Horace Maynard by a final score of 16-12. It was a tough game. Horace Maynard fought very hard, but Jacksboro was able to hang on. And as we just said, winning's fun, and Jacksboro did that tonight. 16-12, your final here from Gibson Field. So this will be our last Golden Eagle football broadcast until next Saturday. Our next football broadcast tomorrow night. Campbell County hosts Morristown East, 7 p.m. kickoff. Les Martin and Brent Allen send you all the live coverage at 6:30. But the next Jacksboro football game, Saturday, not 2 days from now, next Saturday, November the 2nd at Reynolds Field, high noon kickoff, 12 o'clock kick against Cherokee. We are excited to bring you the televised coverage. I'll be alongside Peyton Ferguson and Robert Kirby, and we will bring you coverage for the second straight year of Jacksboro in the state championship against Cherokee. More than likely, it's either Gatlinburg, Pittman, or Cherokee. Likely Cherokee. So for everyone who made the broadcast possible tonight, for Aaron Hopkins running the camera, Matthew Moore here on site, Bob Moore also running a camera tonight. For Peyton Ferguson, this is Clayton Carroll saying so long from Gibson Field. Again, the final, Jacksboro 16, Horace Maynard 12. This has been a presentation of Eagle Football over the WLAF Dulles Tire Sports Network, and we will see you in the state championship.
Jacksboro Golden Eagle Football on WLAF is brought to you by Isaac's Gym, Hensley Tire and Service, Smith Metals and Dock Sales, Tennessee Gas, Charlie's Pizza, Eagle Tire Pros, Hanging by a Thread, CNC Concrete, and by Birch Screen Printing.
This is AMFMTV.com, WLAF, your home of the Eagles.